Hello, hello, hello. Sorry if there was a little pause there. I wasn't sure my thing was recording. Anyway, I was having some trouble with my custom playbooks here in Madden, and I didn't know if anybody would be interested, but if you're interested, I'll just show you real quickly. I customized some different playbooks here. I did this, just my OW offense, basically based off the Packers offense, but I really changed a lot of it. And then here in the second version, because I was having trouble with the game, sometimes not calling the plays I wanted, etc., etc. I chose to make a skinny down version. Okay, now this skinny down version, let me just hit this and bring us in. It has a lot fewer formations, but it still has some, formations, but not as many as the other one. You'll notice I set some sort of audible for all of these. Some of them are all the same and some of them are different. Nonetheless, in my playbook, though, I chose to only keep certain things. I only kept a few formations that I like. Now, I did keep some variety in. Let's see. I tend to use like single back a lot, so I kept more variety. I kept more different sets for that. And some of them have more plays than others. And you can tell that's one of my favorite run plays right there. Just a simple, single back, straight up the gut kind of run. That's one of my favorites. I formation, I kept just a little bit here, not too much. Just a few things. Mainly runs. I think in this other formation, I have a pass just that I can audible to. Let's see. Anything else? I did keep one. Okay, I was going to say a few. I didn't even keep a few. I kept one pistol play. I did keep quite a few shotgun plays. I like when I'm passing a lot of times to be in the shotgun. Not always, but a lot of times, because it gives me a little extra time and it gives my receivers a little more time to get out and get open. So I do like the shotgun quite a bit. But you'll notice here, if you look, let's see, I have 33 of 51 sets, and I have 143 out of 500 plays. Madden, from what I can tell, when I have like 400 plays in my playbook, it starts getting a little wonky, and it may start getting wonky even earlier than that. Okay, I couldn't find any documentation that tells you your minimum and maximum play count or sets or anything like that, or formations. So I'm just kind of winging it and figuring it out as best I can. I know if you have too many plays in your playbook, it will go insane. And I also know, because I've tried this before too, in previous versions, now I haven't tried it in this version, in previous versions, if you had too few plays in your playbook, it would go insane too. So, and you can always come to all plays and add or remove plays as it suits you. And then in my game plan, you want to try to not have too many options in each of these situations. You want a good amount of options, and like I keep quite a few options, like for first down and second down, I have a lot of options. That's where I have most of my options, is second down. But then you get in these situations like second and short, really, to me, I'm going to run the ball almost every time. See that? I only even have a couple of passing plays. Second and short, I'm going to run almost all the time. Third down, fourth down, these are so situational. You'll notice you don't have as many plays. Now here, third and short. Yeah, third and short, I give myself a few more options, because obviously if I'm in third and short, my first two runs probably didn't work that well, and I might need to throw the ball. That's just me. I know how I'm playing, and I'm like a run first mentality. So anyway, you get the idea though. So I shrank down my playbooks to have, let's go back there. It's a little slow. Here on offense, I have 143 plays, and I really got rid of a lot of plays and formations I don't use, okay? And I mean really removed a lot, because my other playbook, where I didn't remove a lot, I tried to keep the same number of plays generally that the Packers playbook had. That didn't seem to work well for me. I don't know why. Again, I could not find a lot of information on building your playbooks and how to do them in such a way that they would not be wonky and have glitches. I mean, I've had the playbook now, not in 21, but I think in 20 and in 19, I've played with messed around with the playbook so much that on offense, the game sometimes would call a punt on like first down. And and I would have to, change the play and mess with it. It was just, a nightmare. These custom playbooks, there needs, how do I say this? They need to make sure they test them out better and make sure that they work really well, but they also need to give us a little definition on what's our requirement, what's our minimum requirement, what's our maximum requirement. I also wish they would give us the option of picking and choosing the special teams plays we want the way we want them. Because there's really only a few special teams plays I use. I don't use very many of the tricksy plays or anything like that, but if I had a chance to sit down and look and go through them, then I might make some different choices. But I never really have that option. It's just a thought. That's not a big deal. That would be fun. I think that would add a little something to the game. Now let me hop out of here. I didn't make any changes. Let's look at the defense. I did the same thing with the defense. Did I take the Packers defense? I think I did. I think I took the Packers defense and I totally wrecked it, because they run a really big 3-4 and such defense. In real life, they do. They run a 3-4 and they run a lot of plays that I just look at and I go, no way. I am an old Buddy Ryan 4-6 scheme, defense type of guy. Okay, that's what I like. So that's what I did. I made this more of a 4-6, and I did throw in some 4-4 and some normal 4-3 stuff. Okay. But I found that on defense, I was getting a lot of play options that I didn't really like so much. And I left in all the zone coverage. I don't like zone coverage at all in Madden. I mean, you can play that, and some of those plays are very good, I'm sure. But I want man-to-man coverage. That's just what I want. That's how I want to play. That's how I want my guys to play. So I took, in this defense, and I skinnied everything down. I also fixed up all my audibles. And I only have 108 plays in this playbook. Okay. And it says, 7 to 12 formations and 20 to 56 sets. I removed a bunch of stuff. And I'm only keeping mainly the stuff I really like, where I've got like 6 guys up on the line. I did keep some normal stuff here, and I use that like in some audible situations or something like that. This is 4-3 normal, okay? But these others, I tried to keep it where I've got 5 and 6 guys up on the line all the time. Now, this is just in 4-3. This is not even 4-6. And I did keep a few 4-4 plays. Again, keeping about 6 guys up on the line, keeping it busy. And then 4-6, I'm playing guys up now, and I'm playing a lot of man and a lot of man blitz. Cover 2, when I go to cover 2, cover 1 has a little zone. Let me see if I can find, where's my cover 2? And my cover 2 man has my safety's back. And this is my idea of, like you can see, this is my idea of man defense, covering trips, wildcat, and normal situations, that type of thing. Okay. Then, I do have 5-2, and I have a couple of these plays that I am not afraid to run because they work pretty good. And they're both pressure plays, as you'll see. They're both blitzing. This one is a little more coverage, but this one is definitely a good blitz right there. I do prefer the big nickel over the regular nickel. The big nickel makes sure I have 4 down linemen. I have 2 linebackers, and then I have the 5 defensive backs, right? So I like that. I got rid of a lot of the plays I didn't like, and I dropped almost all the zone plays. Having the 2 safeties back deep in the zone, that doesn't bother me. That's okay. I understand the idea of that, and that's fine. That's like your safety net. That's why they're called safeties. Goal line defense, I mainly just use the goal line man, this gap. Is that about it? The others I don't really use. I kept them in case I decide to make a use for them. And then, like, I'll use this 60 base, and I think I use this 60 out. I'm really questioning the idea of this, though. This scares me because it leaves the middle of the line open, and people can run on you too easily. But it's just an idea. Now, here's your normal nickel formation, and I kept a few of these plays, and I use these for Hail Mary, dime, and prevent situations only. And I still blitz because I like to blitz a lot. Okay. So the main reason I was showing you this was because, I noticed that I was getting plays called incorrectly. I was getting weird things, and I've been playing a little more. Pardon me. I've been playing a little more since then, and I've not had that problem. So, it's been working much better. So, and I skinnied my playbooks down. Like, this only has 108 different plays. I could probably use even fewer, but it's fun to have some different sets, some different looks. You'll notice some of these plays I'm not even using. I kept them because I might use them for an audible, or I might use them for something else in the future. But for the most part, the ones with the stars are the only ones I'm really using. And I'm only using them for specific situations. Now let's move over, and you can come through here and you can remove, like I removed all the 3-4 stuff. I removed all the 3-4 stuff. It just, to me, 3-4 is just not, it, obviously for the Packers it works, but their defense is not strong enough. It's not enough, in my opinion. That's just me. I'm not saying anything against the players. I'm just saying that it does not seem like it's a strong enough defense. Now, I go here, and if you look at my game plan, I have a lot of stuff under situation normal because there's a lot of plays you can call in a normal situation. So I have a lot of things. The things with the most stars are the ones where I'm blitzing because I want to focus on blitzing a lot. And they're 4-6. You'll notice the formation is a 4-6. Because I want that to be my focus. However, I do have some 4-3s, and I have is there some 4-4? There's 5-2. I have those, and 4-4. So I do have some of that. It's going to be called a little less, but it's going to be there. Then you get into like trips defense, and I use a lot of the same stuff. Nickel's very selective. I only have a few things I'm going to use as my nickel defense. Dime is pretty selective. I only have a few things I'm going to use for my dime. Hail Mary, same. Goal line defense, like I said, only using about 4 different plays. That's really about all I need. There's a couple of other normal plays that you can use anyway. Wildcat Defense, Wildcat Defense, I treat that pretty much as a normal play. I really don't see that as being a huge deal. They're either just trying to be tricksy and run a tricky run play or something. It doesn't usually work that well. Sometimes it can, but if you keep guys up on the line like I do, it tends to mess up a lot of that. Let's see, bunch defense, yeah, just a few things. There's really not a lot you need to do for bunch defense. You bring in a nickel, you bring in an extra corner and make sure that you got things covered. Same thing for empty and overload. I really question what they mean by overload. I assumed that they meant overload by more receivers. I really don't know. Prevent, I'm still going to blitz, but I'm definitely going to bring in the nickel. I never bring in a dime package, or I never do 3 down linemen because I don't want to run like a 3-4 ever. I always want to have at least 4 guys rushing, and most of the times I want to have 5 and 6 rushing. And then force my guys to play man. That's why occasionally you'll see when I'm playing, I will give up a huge play, but not a significant number of times. Once or twice in a game, I will give up a big play, but it's not enough to really hurt me. So there, I just wanted to cover that real quickly, just go over that with the playbooks in case you had any interest in that. Now, I know that my channel does not cater to Madden, but this is Madden 21. But it was interesting to me that I was able to skinny both these playbooks down, and it seems to be working pretty good. Now I'm going to do another video right after this, and I'm going to show you how I'm playing it's a preseason game I've already started, but I'm just going to show you some of that. I think I'm already ahead by quite a bit. But that doesn't really matter. The idea is just to show you that it is working. It seems to be working okay. And if it doesn't, if for any reason we have any issues, then you'll be able to see that as well, okay? But I'm going to stop this here, and then we can get into that game, okay? So, let's see, where am I? There I am. They love their new menus and their new graphics, but they don't always have my cursor in the right place for me. All right, so anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. Wildcat College, where you can come to school and get a degree and learn how to kill everyone with nuclear radiation. You'll love it. You'll enjoy it. It'll be a great thing. The world will be a happier, safer place without all these humans anyway. Come to Wildcat College.